There's always something, ladies and gentlemen. Always something. But hello, and welcome how not to solve monster problems. Oh, it's gonna be a week.
Yes.
Dice Functional's Monster of the Week game. I am the Keeper, as you just saw in our lovely little intro. And with me I have all my wonderful friends, but before we get into the recap and into the game, quick announcements. As per usual, if you're looking for any of our prior content or looking for any information about us, you can find us on pretty much most social media sites, including TikTok now. We are posting regularly. Jill and I are working on it. Or if you don't want to go to socials and you're like, I just want everything in one place, Dice Functional website. Look us up. You can pretty much Google our name most places and find us. All our past episodes for the D&D game are up to date on YouTube. And all the Monster of the Week episodes are also up to date on YouTube. And you can always find us on the podcast apps of your choice. Am I missing any updates, ladies and gentlemen?
We have merch.
We do actually have merch now.
I was gonna wear it, but then I got this sick shirt in the mail, and I was like, I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah, we have some Dice Functional merch, and we will be adding more as the year goes on. So there's only like 3 designs up there, but again, we'll be adding it. It's a TeePublic, so just look up Dice Functional on TeePublic, and you'll find it. And if T-shirt's not your jam, they also
to the website proper.
Yeah, we'll add it to our Twitch description. But if T-shirts aren't your jam, they also come in. Most designs also come in stickers, tote bags, phone case, whatever stuff.
Everything.
So if you want to wear our symbol somewhere, it's a place to be. And now that everyone's done with announcements, because I think that's the only other thing, and Jill's done being vain, and Julius is shoving an entire half a sandwich into the mouth. That was impressive.
I mean,
I hope Eliza's nearby in case they choke.
She's not there Friday nights anymore. And Jill's
how fast do you think the ambulance would
they don't live
respond
that
if
far
we
from the
called?
hospital, so
Okay.
So, with that all said and done, as Jill flips me off, let's jump into the recap so we can get into game. So, last session, our poor hunters, to say they had an awkward lunch would have been an understatement, as all of them could feel the bad vibes that were sitting at the table. Well, except for Lizard, who went snooping and almost got themselves killed. And then, of course, after lunch was done, Ollie and Jody decided to go interview the young Jamie, while Lizard, decided to go snoop through the things she had stolen. Waylon went and had a very nice dominoes game with Mariella's father while everyone else panicked. Well, except for Mariella, who was talking to her ex-husband. Despite everything else, the team gathered and went into the attic, where they found clues that led them, along with what Jamie had told them, to the church down the road, where they met a possible angelic ally. But they are now heading back to the house, and they are coming to realize quickly the sun is setting, they've missed dinner, and it's getting dark. But they don't seem to be the only ones. As standing there as you guys walk back and approach the house is a figure getting out of a very nice, pretty expensive looking car.
Mariella's just...
Who is that?
Ollie, you recognize it as your Uncle Andreas.
Andres. Yeah. Mariella's just gonna sigh a little bit and just be like, "Ay, Dios. Andres, hi."
He turns around and looks at you guys, and for everyone else, he's a kind of a fit, middle-aged man. Looks like he probably has a personal gym and actually uses it instead of spending time with his children. Black hair that's gray at the roots, and that gives him that distinguished look that people try to use to excuse the gray sometimes. Hazel eyes that sit under a pair of very nice, stylish glasses. A very fair complexion for a Cuban man. With a nicely trimmed facial hair. Mariella, and he opens his arms for a hug.
I give him one very reluctantly.
A handshake.
And
No, I give him one and I give him a kiss on the cheek.
This must be your
And then I
favorite.
sort of, when I'm pulling back, I sort of just give him just like a eyebrow raise / stink eye. Being like, bitch, I know what's up.
And he just kind of doesn't even notice. He shrugs it off. You all must be Mariella's friends. And of course, Ollie. And he walks over to give you a hug.
Hey, Ollie will give him a hug.
How you doing, kiddo?
I'm doing fantastic. Everything is amazing all the time.
Great.
Yeah,
That's great to hear. Well,
I'm just glad to be out of school, dude.
I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. Although, is it much better being here?
It's really not. It's really not. No.
And he kind of looks at all of you and goes, well, we've missed dinner, so my advice would be to avoid the mother-in-law. She gets a little pissy when people miss meals.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna go, I'll see y'all at probably breakfast tomorrow.
Okay.
And heads back into the house.
I'm gonna go try and find Ariana before he does.
What are the
I'm gonna text her to meet me outside.
Okay.
Outside, like in the back.
What are the rest of you doing? It is night has fallen. It's past dinner time. Not quite time to go to sleep, but still dark.
Oh, I'm going to the RV.
What?
Oh, sorry, RV.
Uh,
I messed up my pronunciation of the R.
can I go talk to Abuelo? Talk to Grandpa.
You can easily track him down.
Got it.
Lizard.
Is there a lamp that looks like it would be easy to take?
Not in any of the rooms you've been in, but you know there's some rooms you haven't been in, and you know all the cameras are now out.
Lizard's gonna poke around and take a lamp.
I'm gonna say, Lizard, you wander up to the second floor.
Okay. I take a lamp. And I put it in my room.
And Jody.
Well, Jody missed dinner, and so did everyone else. So she's gonna try and like sneak to the kitchen if no one's in there, and like bring food up to the rooms for everyone else.
That's good. Let's start down the list with the first person, Mariella.
So
You-
I will I'll text Ariana, tell her Andres is here and to meet me in the back.
Alright, so you guys go into the backyard, and you're just kind of looking around as you go back, I assume, and no one's really on the first floor from the areas you walk through, through the dining room, through the kitchen, out the doors.
I know how
And
to
when-
sneak.
When you get there, your sister's already standing there, kind of thumping her foot. Hey! What's going on?
Well, I mean, Andres is here. You should showed up.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Anyway, listen. There's something weird going on in this house. I told you that already. Mind you, I'm using the move I didn't use the last time. So
Yeah,
I am using the thing where I tell the truth.
Trust me.
Trust me. Yeah, I'm using trust me.
Yep.
So there is some weird shadow stuff going on. Being sure it's a charm. Okay.
You're gonna have to explain shadow. Do you mean like criminal?
No, like actual shadow. Like it's a black shadow. It looks like a shadow.
Ma, you're starting to sound like Mom.
I know. Look, Ari, the world is a lot more complicated than you realize. I didn't realize this until very recently, but there's a lot more going on under the surface. See, and there's something in this house, and I think it has a hold of your daughter.
Before you go any further, I'm gonna ask you to make your roll now.
Okay.
So it's your roll plus your charm. You guys
I
didn't
rolled a
connect
5.
shit.
I'm going to use a luck point to make it look like I rolled a 12.
Alright,
Do I still do experience if I?
nope.
No.
Okay. I'm just
You
asking.
mark off with luck though. It's gone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
She's also a mundane. She gets like 1,000 chances to get luck back. She's fine.
Yeah, I do. Which is why
As-
I should use luck more often.
As you say this, your sister kind of glances at you, and she goes, "Okay, okay, okay. Keep going."
I know. It's weird. Trust me. There are things I've seen in the last couple of months that would make your brain explode. Sometimes I feel like I'm living in a dream.
Mariella, I don't
Yeah.
think it's as crazy as you think.
What do you mean?
Do you sometimes get gut feelings?
Of course.
Even with everything going on with Andreas, everything going on at home, my kids, something's just kind of felt funny this whole time. And she pulls out an El Asabachi,
Asabache, but yeah.
Asabache, and goes,
Close enough. Close enough.
I pulled this back out of my closet.
Asabachi?
This was mine. I've had it in my clothes the entire time.
You managed to steal that from Mom?
Mom doesn't know what's in the attic. Well, I don't think most people know what's in our attic anymore.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you because I think you need to know this because something is going on and it involves your daughter, so I think you need to know this.
Okay.
There is a dead man's clothes in the closet, in the attic.
Kind of dropped
already-
the big one there, bud.
Does Lucas know? I feel like the cops should know.
Honey, you meant... Lucas knows a lot more than I thought he did, actually.
Okay. 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 Do I need to get my kids the hell out of here? Mariella, you know my
Unfortunately-
kids come first.
I know. Unfortunately, I've already gotten for one of you.
Jamie.
And I think you're next.
Okay.
Because we're just gonna be real honest here. Ali has something. Sorry, bud.
That kid's always got something. Let's move on from that point.
He can see things.
I'm not entirely shocked. I mean, have you met the kid? He gives you vibes.
They can see things. I'm sorry.
Sure.
And they saw you in trouble.
Okay. What do I need to do?
Don't be alone.
Oh god, am I gonna have to be around my ex?
Yes. Just for now. I also have to be around my ex. To be fair,
You
although
actually still like your ex. You're not good at hiding that one,
I think it's
Mariella.
more than like actually, but we'll talk about that later.
Can I just stay around? Am I safe to stay around Dad?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll stay around people.
Don't go anywhere alone, even if someone tries to take you alone.
I may occasionally just lock everything up and keep a buzzer on me.
Housekeeper's got whatever Jamie has.
Oh, cool. The housekeeper's also gone. Are you gonna tell me the lady across the street's also sick?
I'm sorry. I'm doing this to.
No, I
Listen.
get it. I get it. I'm just.
It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. I've been where you are.
I also hate this because it means Mom is right.
What is
What is-
Mom right about?
Oh, the sage, the lavender, the stones. They're putting
Mhm.
someone's name in a cup in the freezer to curse them.
Yeah. We don't like when she's right.
No, but she definitely does.
We don't
Always
tell
has to
Mom
be
anything.
right.
Don't tell Mom anything.
I'm not telling anyone anything but you.
Okay. Something
I-
feels off to you. Anything feels off to you. I have my phone. Text me.
All right, I'll get a hold of you. Or if I can't get a hold of you, there's always Ollie.
Okay? I love you.
I love you too. Now I'm going to go find my cheating ex-ass husband.
I'm sorry.
Well, not ex yet, but soon.
All right. I'm gonna go deal with Lucas.
Alright. Be safe.
You too.
She walks off. And Maya, you head upstairs to your bedroom. Waylon, you go into the RV. What you going for?
First thing I'm going for is actually going to be the where is it? It's got a certain name for it, and I want to use the right one.
You're good.
The law library inside
Yes.
my vehicle, and I'm basically going to start reading up on demons and other paranormal entities that could cause certain amounts of trouble that could explain some of this stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and have you roll an investigate a mystery, and you get a
Okay.
+1 because you have
And investigative mystery is sharp, right?
yes.
Okay.
And you get a +1 automatically because of the law library.
Oh shit! Don't fall. That one fell.
You can re-roll it.
Okay. A 6 on a 2 on the dice, plus sharp makes it 10, +1 makes it 11. Why can't I roll badly? I want to level up.
Yeah, so if you need a quick reminder, but you kind of already asked an in general question, so I'll kind of go from there with what is being concealed here and what can it hurt and things like that. Kind of going along those veins, but if you've got a more specific one, we can get to it in a minute. So, as you start reading up in books, you're skimming through one demon book, two demon book, an angelic book, various other cultures' beliefs in demons beyond traditional ethno-Christian, and you're not really finding anything, and you're getting so frustrated because there's nothing here. And then you go to put back one of your books, and there's a book there that wasn't there before. A little note sticking out. And as you pull it out, there's just a little note on it that says, "For borrowing the gun. T."
So not Taro. This is whoever the fuck T is.
Yes.
Got it.
And as you flip open the book, you recognize it's
Mr.
not
T.
it's not English, but you can still read it. It's kind of like a weird feeling. Like your brain can comprehend it, but it can tell there's something off as you read it.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts. Most creatures that make deals and possess and deal power seek to do so through the use of others. Most from our existence have already been trapped in various objects. Find the object that it's trapped in, and you can usually deal with the thing causing the deals and the power and the imbalance. Furthermore, most creatures of this reality still have similar weaknesses to any of the past that have existed. Things dealing with faith, unbreakable, and a higher power in themselves. Things such as strong opposites of what they are. If something is fire, water will hurt it. Something is lightning, stone will hurt it. Whatever it is made of, its opposite will always be effective against it. And occasionally, if you're lucky, you can even come up with other ways of breaking it. Sometimes making a deal that it cannot fulfill will even do the deed. However, what is most potent and most powerful to use against a creature such as this is its name. Now, it cannot directly tell you its true name, but its true name is never far from it. You can always find it somewhere. And the passage ends.
Righto. In that case, there is one more thing that Waylon's going to do before he skedoodles out of that RV, and that means he's going to use the workshop.
Yes.
And he's basically going to start jury-rigging up a... what he's going to do is going to get a hold of one of those large, chunky batteries. Not like the car batteries, but the ones that are like this big, like this
The one thing you can
tall.
stick your tongue against and it makes a weird feeling. Or bigger.
That's a 9-volt. These are the ones where you don't want to cross the leads because it will hurt you.
Okay, continue.
He's gonna take one of those, and basically he's gonna jury rig, like a camp lantern, to burn super, 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 super bright for a very brief amount of time, like a matter of maybe a minute, and then it's gonna just burn itself out.
Yeah, you can do that one, no problem.
Okay, cool.
If you want to up it, you will need to get a new battery each time, though. And
Oh, definitely.
I'll say you've got a few in your RV just for emergencies.
And I'll say this from the perspective, just because I know how this would work out. You would probably get maybe 1 or 2 uses out of this before you destroy the lantern.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of why you need the batteries. That was my counter for it.
Gotcha.
They're not batteries you can find around here very easily.
Yeah. Okay.
But you rig that up, and it seems to work alright, but while this thing will burn bright against whatever you're fighting, it will also hurt anyone else that looks at it. So if anyone else happens to be in its way and sees the light, like stares into it or gets like indirectly shot in the face, they're gonna be blinded for a moment too.
And Waylon makes sure that his his moon rim sunglasses that he had at the very beginning of this are still in his pocket.
Yeah. Alright. You good?
He's going to wear his sunglasses at night.
He's a douche.
Nah, hey, he just has them for now.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No, Waylon's going to get out of the RV and start making his way back to the rooms, because he's assuming that's where his friends are.
Next up, Ollie. You go to
Yeah.
track down your grandfather, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, he's not that hard to track down. Usually.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you can't find him.
What? Is there anybody else that I'm able to see while I'm looking for him?
Yeah, there are people out in their usual spots. Your grandmother's in her room getting ready for bed. She kind of
I'm-
glares at you as you go by. Francisco's in the game room.
Okay.
Jamie's still in the library.
Okay.
Weird.
Creepy.
You see your aunt and uncle at one point in hushed whispers in the gym, trying not to yell at each other.
Mhm.
Housekeeper and groundskeeper's in its usual place, and your dad is in the bathroom. But you can't find your grandpa.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's not like there's a basement that he could disappear into, because that's not a thing.
Not in Florida.
Not in Florida. He's not in the attic?
Not in
Is
the
there a crawl
attic.
space?
The lady's gonna kind of look at you and go, "This isn't it's a big house, but there's not many places to hide."
I know. Hey, you ready to do something dumb?
Of course. What's going on?
Let's go out to the backyard.
Alright, you head out to the backyard, passing your mother on the way, but she seems to already be driven on where she's going.
Can I wreck on that real quick? I want to grab the strongest flashlight that I have,
Yes.
like out of my backpack, because I'm not bringing my backpack everywhere because that looks suspicious. But strongest flashlight, stuff it in the hood. Actually,
You
I'm
have
gonna do one
giant
better.
pockets.
Yeah, I've like giant hoodie pockets, so it's in the big, pocket.
Alright.
I got
Uh,
both hands in there, by the way, just ready to. There you go.
You are currently in the backyard. What are you doing?
With this kind of investigative mystery, Ollie's gonna look around to see if anything's kind of out of place or if anybody's making noise or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll investigate a mystery.
Okay,
You're standing in the backyard. It's just you, the patio, and the shed.
got it. Ooh, 5, 4 is 9, and what do I roll? Add to
Sharp.
sharp plus 1 is 10.
Full success. So, what are you looking for? So you're just
I
looking
am-
for movement, anything suspicious?
Yes.
Okay. You notice 2 things. One
Okay.
coming from the direction of the house. As you're standing outside, kind of looking around, kind of waiting for something, you look up and you see your grandpa pass by one of the windows on the first level in the living room. and you watch him walk up to a bookshelf, pull a book, and the bookcase opens.
What the fuck?
Okay.
The other thing you notice, out of the corner of your eye, is one of those shadow creatures darting out behind the shed. Towards the house.
Towards the house? Got
Yeah,
it.
it came from behind the shed, and it's sprinting towards the house, not even looking at you.
Okay.
And actually, before I go any further, let me double check something. Okay. And you see it coming towards the house.
Ollie is gonna so what room did Grandpa, what room did he pull the book in?
That was in the living room. You guys have not yet gone in there, but I'll ping where it's at on the map.
Okay.
The room leading out from here.
Ollie is gonna put in the group chat,
New phone. Who
hey, I feel like
dis?
playing a little bit of Yahtzee in the living room. What about you guys?
I don't think it's the time for Yahtzee.
On my way.
Yeah, eventually. She's
I am
gotta
suspicious
get
of my
food,
child.
though.
I am also going.
Okay.
That's what you text.
She's
I am suspicious.
So, which of you are
I'm
going?
okay.
Yeah, I made sandwiches for you
I
guys.
mean, Waylon's going.
Okay. Jody,
I think he's just being a smartass now.
Yeah.
let Jody
Walk in with
Jody
plates.
comes in with actual food. Like, she's got sandwiches made that were left.
we find
Aww.
no, we just walk in like into the living room and we look over and Jody's just raiding the fridge.
Find the tray.
Well, no, the funny thing is, Ollie has to go through the kitchen, so you'll see Jody. So, Ollie, you see Jody stacking up sandwiches in her arms.
That's fine. That's fine. Do you need me to grab a couple? Yeah, I got him. I'll real quick before Ollie's gonna divert upstairs and bring him upstairs real quick. Help
fine.
Jody bring him upstairs real quick, just to make sure the sandwich is secure. We have to secure provisions before doing sketchy
Oh
shit.
my
So
god.
Waylon, before like Waylon is grabbing one of them and it was just like really quickly.
Feels so bad.
Ollie
He's
has
like
like
cramming it into his mouth as fast as possible.
Ollie is going like full like anime morning toast, just like carrying one in his mouth, like walking it up.
Me too.
You guys all meet in the living room, two of you having shoved food in your faces.
Okay.
That is not how Mariella eats. That's how Michelle eats.
All right. I was gonna look around. Okay.
Ali, what are you doing?
Hey,
Eating a sandwich like Red Scott Gag.
remember how I was going to look for a brother?
What?
Remember how I was going to look for Abuelo?
Yeah,
Found him.
of course. Where is he?
Ollie's gonna just like kind of looking behind all of them, move the book.
And you guys watch as the book gets moved. You hear a click, and the door case swings open to reveal a tiny space. Hold on, me.
That's where that is. You
I
know,
hope this is just where Grandpa goes to smoke his weed and doesn't get caught.
He's high out of his mind.
As this opens up, you can see there's just a staircase, not a staircase, a ladder going upstairs.
Creepy.
well, I always knew there was secret passages here.
Just to go full Scooby-Doo, are there any paintings of people upstairs, perhaps? With some suspicious-looking eyeballs? Or lack thereof?
What are you and Waylon wanting there to be additional spying stuff?
I'm just saying, I see Scooby-Doo.
There's just
Can't-
small room.
Weird question.
Yeah.
Can I read a bad situation?
No shit,
I'm gonna be
really?
honest, there's no need to read a bad situation here.
It is
Mariella,
Grandpa's.
while everyone else is kind of suspicious, you kind of have a gut feeling you might know what this is, and it's something that might be interesting to see for yourself for the first
Oh
time.
god, I hope it's not like a sex dungeon.
I'm gonna go up the ladder.
Alright, you start to go up the ladder, and there's the hatch. Do you knock or do you just open?
I just open. I'm a fucking nosy bitch.
You guys,
Where do you think he gets it from?
you guys knock. Well, should have knocked.
Sticks and stones may break my bones.
But
Chains and whips excite me.
as you head into this room, Mariella, for the first time in your life, you see a room on wall to wall of railroad tracks
I want a secret room in my
displays
passions.
and diagrammas. It is an entire room dedicated to your father's passion of model train keeping.
so much. That's right. I forgot.
And as you walk in, you see him sitting there, meticulously painting a miniature person and going, "Huh, I was wondering when someone was going to find that."
Poppy. I mean, Mom
Look.
doesn't let you have that stuff outside.
Well, she would, but I kind of want to space away from her if you get me.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Ollie's just already like up the stairs. Like, whoa, dude.
It looks cool. I was always wondering where you kept this stuff. I know you like added. This is what we use a secret passage for in this house.
To be fair, I kind of installed it without your mother knowing when we built it.
Oh,
She doesn't know this room
That-
exists at all,
Poppy.
and it's incredibly well soundproofed. There's a reason you can't hear the trains outside the wall.
That's cool.
Out of character, real quick, I built this room as
Is this the red herring room? Is this the red herring room?
I told Michelle when I was building, I said, "There's a room here that's just a red herring."
You
I
know,
love
That's
it.
fun.
You know what? This is fantastic.
this is great. And also, I'll point out there are
Or
like real life
model
examples of
trains.
people like hiding hidden rooms in blueprints and houses. It's typically for like vaults,
Okay,
Or
but
This is
now I
panic
want to
rooms.
give
hideout
your
panic
grandpa,
rooms and shelters.
Listen.
Nope,
a cockatiel.
nope. Or model
to ride.
trains.
Listen, you've met this woman having a true? She would never abide by having a room, precious space
Yeah,
taken
he
up by
could
a
afford a
train.
cocktail.
My dad.
As you
Right
kind
in
of
the
look in this
train.
room, though, something you guys notice is how much money probably went into making this room.
Yeah.
How does Okay. How does mommy not
in.
notice all this? It's a lot of money, pops.
Well, very simply, I have a secret checking account away from her.
That's our grandpa. That's our grandpa.
Holy shit!
Mama.
Mariella, you must understand. I love your mother, but it's been a long time.
Actually,
but look,
yeah.
I'm definitely your namesake. I just want you to know that.
And he's
This
gonna
is-
look at
yeah.
you and put a hand on your cheek and go, "I know it. I know
Yeah.
it, kiddo."
The millisecond the second checking account was mentioned, that laugh you heard from me, you heard from Waylon. Like
Hey.
he hasn't even gone up the ladder yet. You just hear it from down in the ladder where he's just laughing.
Your dad
Bobby,
gets very serious for a second. Goes, "You won't tell your mother about this room, right?"
no, why would I tell mommy about this? Out of curiosity, so confidence here, right?
Yeah.
Has mommy been acting weird lately?
Yeah,
How?
more. I don't know. Holier than thou than usual. Your
Hmm.
mother. I'm a firm believer, but your mother's always been. Well, a bleeding heart Catholic. She even got a bit of her necklace, which was weird.
She got rid of the necklace?
Yeah, she said something about how saint iconology isn't actually good.
That is very strange.
What's up?
For her,
kiddo?
that's very.
Question. Because I wanted to ask you this, and that's why I was looking for you in the first place.
Oh, you were looking for me? I'm sorry. You could've
No,
texted
no.
me.
no, that's right. I do have your number. I forget that. Sorry, I'm used to dealing with other old people that don't have cell phones. So,
Hey. Hey.
You shish you. So, you... Abuela does, she's got all of her antiquing, right?
Mm-hmm. She went to an estate sale, like, maybe 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Did she get anything interesting? Or does she have a secret checking account that you don't know about?
She bought stuff. It's all in the storage room on the second floor.
Right. Did anything, like, did you feel like anything was, like, really, like, weird and creepy?
Ollie, your grandmother sometime, well, your abuela. Would he say abuela?
He would say abuela.
Your abuela sometimes brings in weird dolls that she gives away to little girls. She brings in books that are old. She brings in stuff that dead people owned. Yeah. She brings in weird stuff all the time. I quit looking at what she brings in.
Got it. Does she have a key to that room?
Yes.
Okay, where's the key?
On her at all times.
Okay. Can...
She doesn't trust the housekeeper.
Yeah.
Ollie, we don't need to worry about that.
Right. Whoa.
Super
Mama,
pointed look at him.
We don't need to worry about that. Don't worry.
No.
It's all under control. It's all under control,
Yeah.
Mama.
Super pointed look at him.
Yep. Yeah, it's all under control.
I have a quick question out of curiosity. Is Lizard looking at the trains and thinking about buying one themselves, or are they just thinking about all the money?
Lizard has gone full 8-year-old mode and is like eye level with the trains. Like, how do they work? I mean, like electricity, but
So Jody's trying.
I assume Waylon and Jody are
so she's
both
not like
impressed, but not like Lizard.
she's not like
is in
on the
this
level
room,
of Lizard.
which
I mean,
is fine.
Waylon is certainly impressed just by the sheer devotion one has to have for
It's
this.
really cool.
Very true.
it's like adjacent hobbies to what she holds, and so she understands it.
This is the step up from
She doesn't-
Gundams.
She doesn't just do Gundams. She likes building things, so like it's not just Gundams.
Jody's visualizing putting the Gundams in the train set. Like, oh my god.
Mini battlefields.
I have
It was
another
just
idea
laughing.
for the-
Where my
Okay.
brain was.
For the record, I just came up with another idea for between this week.
Oh no! Oh no! I just thought of one.
I wonder if we have the same brainwave.
I know. I need to say this because Waylon will never come up with it. But Jody gets attention from someone who does like paintings of like
Warhammer.
Warhammer miniatures.
No, my brain was like, oh no, the group does a D&D game.
Oh no!
The Inception.
But
Anyway,
to get back on subject for a second, Alejandro kind of looks at you all and goes, "Y'all can come in here whenever you like. Just don't break anything, and don't let anyone see you come in.
Yeah.
Well, except for
Yeah.
okay, well, so enjoy your trains, Poppy, enjoy your trains. Have fun.
oh,
I won't tell Mom.
actually, one more thing." And he's gonna kind of dig in a box and go, "Your sister pinned me down a minute ago and told me to hand you this, and hand you another one of the asabache. Asabache?
Yeah, Asabache. She'll
Yeah.
like pin it on the inside, like the actual like beaded thing will be on the inside.
Out of character real quick, because I've talked to Michelle about this and now it's time to talk to all of you. These are protections. There are a number of them in the house, and as you find them, you can put them on, and whenever you're attacked by one of those creatures, you get a +1 against those rolls.
And I will turn to Lizard. And I will say, I know you took my stuff. That was in the attic. Not there anymore. It's fine. I don't care. Whatever.
No, I don't steal.
The lizard in your pocket, the dragon, just kind of spirals around for a moment.
I don't steal.
You borrowed. There's probably one of those in there. See if you can find it. and put it
If
on.
I had anything, I promise I will look hypothetically, but I don't, so I won't.
Okay, that's fine.
Also, I stole a lamp. I'm sorry. I took it. It's in my room. I'm not taking it out of the house, but it's so dark under my bed, and I don't want any.
At this point, Alejandra's gonna go, where did you take the lamp from?
A table. I don't know. It was light in there, and now it's dark in there, but it's gonna be really bright in my room. So.
Also, Puppy, be careful.
I'm
There's
always
something
careful,
weird
Mari.
going on in this house.
Alright, yeah, well, it's getting late. I will always be careful. You guys go. Shoot. And he's gonna shoot you out of the train room.
After when we get downstairs, I'm gonna look at Allie. I'm gonna go. I know you're thinking about going to that room.
No.
Yes,
no.
you are.
That's
We're going-
definitely.
I can remember I have lock picks. I can pick a lock. It's fine. We're gonna go.
Actually,
that's
that
much
was
better than my option.
yeah. My idea was way worse.
I have lock picks. You guys, I've lock picked the lock before.
Yeah.
I was gonna suggest Jody could kick the door down with her very big
How's
legs.
that?
Okay.
I
but we
was gonna teleport in and steal it from
I-
Abuela.
No,
I've got
no.
this.
I've got one of those
We're gonna
too.
pick the
What
lock
lock are we
first.
picking? Wait.
The lady's
And
gonna
Lucas-
say in your ear, or we could just, reach into the shadows and whip off the doorknob.
Oh, I like that. Ripping off the doorknob. That's a good idea.
Can I just pick the lock first? Attempt to pick the
Yeah.
lock first.
Or are we gonna go? We gotta make sure everybody's asleep, Mama.
Yeah, we'll wait till everybody's asleep.
I was
Okay,
about to
that's
say,
fine.
I
We're
think
doing
you
this
guys will do that
professionally now,
after-
Mama. How do you just? We're not walking up there now.
I'm not used to this.
I think at this point, you guys are heading back upstairs to eat the sandwiches that Jody lovingly made for you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm also going to my room. Is Lucas in there?
Lucas is in the
single-
bathroom. He's
The
showering,
single bathroom
Cool.
for like
which is
seven
now that I
8
mentioned it, I can
rooms.
show you guys so that way you can see nerds doesn't fit there is right here. The bathroom.
Only nerds.
It's for
use the
nerds.
Bathroom.
Bathroom for nerds.
Only nerds piss.
In the
Yeah.
bathroom.
No. Hold on. We're not going over that. Jill, you just said the
What's
word
up?
only nerds piss.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What? I'll leave that to your imagination.
You're
No.
drinking a Red Bull
we
right
are
now.
all nerds.
Listen, it's been a day. Only nerds piss, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Alright.
Only
Anyways,
nerds piss.
are you guys gonna
Jillian
congregate
Courier
into
story.
a room? Or are you guys gonna sit on these couches that are here?
I gotta go check on the
Up to you.
cat.
First, Lizard goes and puts the lamp under her bed
Okay.
and plugs it in.
Yep.
The under your bed is lit up.
Good.
Waylon is going to check
Perfect.
underneath his bed to make sure there is nothing there.
Yes.
That's
Your cat is in your room, curled up, sound asleep on the bed.
That
In the
was
middle of your
thing-
pillow.
That was the thing that I was going to mention.
But then
Jody.
it's not with me.
Maybe you should bring your cat into the RV.
Danger sense.
Counterpoint.
Fine, I'll protect her.
What do you mean?
Counterpoint. Keep the cat here because cats can sense. Bad stuff.
I don't want a cat to get hurt.
Cats are half in, half out anyway.
You can use a cat to go to hell.
Hold her like
I saw
that.
it in the movie once.
Constantine.
Yep.
It's been too long since I've watched that movie all the way through because I almost asked
The-
what movie.
This can't bring anyone to hell. This
Debatable.
can't do that.
You're embarrassing her.
As,
Mariella's literally just sitting on the couch watching everybody as they're having this
as
conversation.
Jody takes the cat, it curls up into her
Why
chest
this
and starts
cat's
to
here
purr.
and not in the RV?
Oh, baby.
Just Mariella's just like,
I miss Rancid and Clash.
We're in your RV.
I know. It's still not safe.
As you guys are having this
Uh,
conversation, you see Ariana and Andreas come up, nod to you guys, and walk into the room.
throw the cat.
They don't even look at you guys that closely. Well, Ariana looks at you, Mariella. But they walk into their room and shut the door. And I will show the room is actually the one beside Ollie's.
Oh, hey. Cool.
A moment later, Jamie walks up and takes her bedroom. But you guys are alone again for the moment.
Lizard fully, without any start like hiding it or anything, has one of Mariella's old diaries, and it's just reading it while eating.
On this picture, on this page, there's actually a picture of her and Lucas. On
Lizard
the,
In very early 2000s fashion. So she's got like low-rise
Does
jeans
she have like the?
and like
Does she
a
have
little
like
tank
the?
top,
Does she have the feathered hair?
a little tank top that like comes up to here, and like she's got a choker, and her makeup's just real shit. Like you have like the like.
Like the
This
jelly
is Michelle
bracelet
pulling
ones?
from
Like those...
real.
Oh, honey.
No. Her hair's like curly. Like she wears it kind of like where she wears it now, but like really crunchy. Like you can tell
Ugh.
it's crunchy. Like it's got way
Ugh.
too much gel in it. And there's like in her makeup, you can kind of see the line of the makeup. This is Michelle picking from her actual clothing. Except I didn't wear
Ugh.
like crop tops. I didn't wear crop tops. To be fair.
but yeah, that's the picture you find, Lizard. Her and
Lizard?
Lucas is just like a fuckboy.
Lizard's just holding it up.
Lucas with bleach tips. Oh no.
I
Yes.
wasn't gonna say it, but yeah.
Yes.
I think it looks nice.
He was 21 in 2001, bro. Like, yeah, he definitely had bleach tips.
Oh no. He looks like Guy Fieri. This is awful.
Put a fucking
I think you should go
shirt
back
on.
to it.
You
No.
whore.
No,
this
you
point-
should not.
Lucas walks out of the bathroom, pants on, but towel just around his shoulder, so he's shirtless, and goes, "What are you guys looking at?"
Don't
You
worry
should
about
bleach
it.
the tips of your hair
Jody throws a
again.
shirt
Look at
him.
this.
And he's gonna look at that picture and go, "Oh
You
God."
should start.
I know.
And then looks at Ollie and goes, "I'm sorry, you look so much like me, kid."
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm
Listen,
going to bed. I don't wear a shirt to bed.
Oh, same hat.
And you can
Jody.
see, actually, for the first time, because you guys haven't really gotten too close a look at him because he was wearing long sleeves, he's riddled in scars. Gunshot wounds, slices, burns.
Lizard does pull out their phone and opens the same document as the Jody document.
Thought you were gonna say something very different then, Jill.
and oh no, and does add him to the list of possible werewolves.
Okay. And he just
Just in
goes,
case. Just in
you
case.
guys be careful, make sure you get up to bed at a reasonable time.
Yeah,
Keep the
Okay,
lights on.
Dad.
that's my line.
I was trying to be funny that I realized that there is like he's like actually
Yeah, it's weird. It
yeah, it's a
happens
little odd.
sometimes. Yeah.
And he's just gonna walk over Lizard and pat you on the head and go, "Okay." And that dad vibe of, "I'm doing this because I know it pisses you off."
I do have an axe. I
Because
just
then I
want to
have
put
a
that
gun.
out there.
Liz,
I also have a gun.
And he pulls it out from behind him.
I don't have it. Why did you have that in the bathroom?
Why not?
Because we're in a house that's not safe.
We're
Good
also
point.
just in a house.
You have a gun on you right now, Ollie.
Dad, you literally have a gun on you.
So do
at all
you.
times. Where do you think I learned it from?
I only brought one.
I got it from you, Dad.
And he's gonna go, "I am saying, why am I being judged when you're all the same?
I'm not judging. I'm
That woman might as well
explaining.
be made of guns." And points at Jody.
She doesn't need guns.
It's been a
Oh,
while since we got
okay.
there. I had to get there.
Honey.
Lucas, you're going to bed. I'll
It's
be.
so
I'll,
cute hearing
I'll,
that from
I'll-
you.
I'm sorry. It's been a while since we've gotten the joke. I had to facilitate it.
we'll be in bed. I'll be in there.
Teeny tiny Becca.
Okay.
I got
And he's gonna walk into the room. And you guys are
Pregnant.
left alone again for the moment.
Okay. We need to go downstairs. I want to there's like no such thing as a perception roll, but I want to see if like we can feel like my especially my mother is asleep.
Can we vibe check?
Yeah,
there's
kind
a way
of.
to check it. There's a very easy way you can check it. If
Investigate
Ollie
history?
remembers what spells he has.
Sounds like Ollie does not remember what spells he has.
Which one are you
Yeah.
referring
Thank
to?
If you look through someone's eyes who are closed, do you think you'll see anything?
That's true. I didn't think of that one. That's not normally how I use that spell, but okay. I normally use it offensively to take people's sight from them. I'm gonna do that. I am going to step into Grandma's head and see if she can see anything right now.
Boy, that's
Okay.
creepy.
All right. Well, that's a 4 on the die plus
God
3
fucking
is
damn it.
7.
So mixed success.
Yes.
You feel the lady seep down the floor below and push her way into your grandparents' master room. And you feel her settle into your abuela's body. And you open your eyes as her, and you don't see anything. It is all dark, and you can hear faintly, or rather, feel faintly for a moment. Gentle, rhythmic breathing.
Okay.
We call Scooby-Doo this shit.
But as you pull yourself out, you open your eyes, and the room is covered in blood pouring down from the edge of the wall. Your mother's eyes have been gouged out, and everyone else is laying in decrepit states of decay and blood and gore.
Okay.
Just looked at everyone going, whoa.
Where's the music?
I forgot, you guys haven't seen Ollie fail this one. Ollie has intense hallucinations when it's a mixed success or a failure.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
And you're gonna hear the lady press up a hand against you and go, "It's okay, we'll get through it. It's coming, we're going through it." And the walls start to fade from the blood, and everyone starts to slowly resume to the form of them you knew.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm good.
You're cutting the landslide, that's for sure.
And Ollie starts humming Bohemian Rhapsody. So that's what they hum to start to calm themselves down. Fantasy. Caught in a... Okay. I'm good. Whew.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, there's no blood on the walls or anything, so we're good. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that later. Boiler's definitely asleep. Yeah, she's asleep.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. Okay, I have a question, Jessica.
What's up?
In terms of like my mom purse, if it's an item I've already pulled out of there, do I have to re-roll for it?
No, because it's just at this point, it's just assumed because you've had to use it in the past, you definitely always
Okay,
back
so
it.
like the lockpick I would have because I've used them before.
Yes.
Cool.
It's assumed because you've thought of it once, you've realized you're always going to need it, you just have it.
Okay. So I am going to lead the way,
Alright.
and I'm going to tell everyone to be very quiet.
Ignore the sounds. You guys head back down to the second floor. And the lights are off. You can actually reveal a square of nothing.
Oh
Nothing.
no.
But the floor is dark. You hear gentle snores coming from the master bedroom, which you know to be over here. But the door is closed, so no one sees you come down the stairs. And you know, Mariella, and I'll go ahead and reveal it. The storage room is over here.
Okay. I will lead the way to the storage room.
You go over to the door of the storage room, and as you're father told you, it's locked. What's up, Ollie?
Can I use my sight on the door and around to see if there's anything like weird going on?
Let me check the wording on that before I say yes or no. So,
I can see
I know it-
invisible things, especially spirits and magical influences.
oh, right. The sight. Okay.
Yes, the sight.
You don't see any spirits.
Got it.
Nothing real magical on the door or anything on this side of the door.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. So Mariella's gonna pull out her lockpick, and she's going to attempt to open the door.
Yep. Like I think the last time I just made you do a 2d6 roll.
Weird question.
What's up?
Can I use my stumble upon thing to have it work?
Yeah. You're gonna start picking the door. Just meticulously, quietly. And you're gonna feel one of the pins start to drop, and you're about to cast, and then boop, locks itself into the right place, and the door clicks open.
I'd love to be a lacrosse mom who's really good at lockpicking.
Hell yeah. Can I do something
Oh.
really quick before we go in? Can I go into the bathroom?
Which bathroom?
There's got to be a bathroom on this floor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
This?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There's actually
Uh,
2 bathrooms, but the other one would require you to go through the master bedroom.
Okay.
Just do it.
I'm assuming there's some like Lysol spray, right?
Take a shit. Don't mind me.
Hold on, let me double check this one's bathroom. I do have notes for each bathroom.
Okay.
Only use the master bathroom.
Actually, surprisingly, this is the one that has the complete cleaning supplies in it. So
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So like the air freshener spray stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I have that and a lighter. We're good.
there it is.
Before.
Yep.
I already knew where that was going.
Yep. Just in case. Just in case.
But you come back in as your mom picks up.
I use shadow magic. I'm not gonna use shadow magic on a shadow thing. It doesn't work like that.
Alright, that's true.
I mean, to be fair, yours isn't shadow magic. There you go.
Ish.
I'll wait for Ali to get back.
Okay.
The door is open. Ollie comes back, holding a Febreze can.
I'm ready.
You want it to smell good?
Yeah. Cause
Yeah.
the old stuff smells bad, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lizard's eye is twitching. Because she knows that is a falsehood you have just
It's
told.
not an outright lie. It does smell bad. Ollie does not like the smell of old people things.
Alright.
It's like a half sin.
Those are really bad posters.
But you open the door,
Thanks,
and you can tell this
posters.
was... Mariella, you can tell this was your room. It still has the old wallpaper. It still has a couple posters.
There's Hanson posters in there somewhere. It's absolutely Hanson
But
posters
it's
in
definitely
there.
been left to disrepair, and all the furniture that was in here was moved to the attic. But there are still
Aye.
boxes stacked up in there. Drawers, cabinets, an
Of
old
course
dresser.
Of course they reduced my room to the storage room.
They?
Well, her, really.
I was
Mom.
gonna say, give the old man some credit.
No, yeah, definitely. It was definitely mommy.
Yeah.
He's just whipped.
Of course she made it.
I think he's just honest, honestly.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I like him in
No.
his trains. I like his trains.
They're really cool.
I mean, I promise you that Ariana's room is like, it's not been changed, or if it's been changed, it's something beautiful. My room, storage room.
Her room. Actually, you chose the smaller room when you were younger because you wanted one that was further away from commotion.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean,
Your
That's, like,
sister's
more
old
than
room
twice
is
as
actually
big.
the game room,
oh yeah,
which
so it
is
looks good.
He
Just
chose
to
a
reveal it to show you
fucking
the size real quick.
lounge.
Yeah.
Jesus
Damn.
fucking Christ.
I chose the small room.
Mariella
Okay.
also knows she was always not the favorite.
Marielle.
I
not
reacted
about
like
that, it's
that. I
about
will
how-
say,
Big the room is.
in the last place that I lived in with my little sister, I intentionally chose a room that was probably about the size of a closet, so I can't say that much.
She was. Oh, yeah.
Also, it was easier to sneak out the front window because there's no chance your mom could have seen you leave.
Yeah. Remember? Oh wait, you guys.
And
don't
you're
know
right
this
there
part.
by the staircase that leads downstairs. The other way,
Yeah.
while it does have a doorway, that door is old and crickety.
Yeah. Listen, when I got
Before,
a dating
they
Lu-
made you share the room with your sister.
yeah.
It was
When
way
I
to
got
go.
finally got my room, and then I started dating Lucas.
But
Of course
something
he
you
made it
definitely
fun.
notice in this room, it's full of junk. So I'm gonna ask, pick 2 of you out of the 5, doesn't matter which 2, to investigate a mystery.
Hold on, I want to see something.
Investigate a
Investigate
mystery
it.
is sharp. So
Hold on, I need to see my shit.
Fuck, Dolly.
I know I have at least I have 2 in sharp, so should probably do it.
I
I
also.
also have
use a
2.
I can also use a luck point if I go.
Oh,
It
so
goes
does
really
so
bad.
does Jody.
I think Ollie's the only one without 2 in sharp.
I only have 1.
I will say, if I fuck it up, I can also use a luck point.
How about
And I-
this?
I
Let
can-
me do this
I-
real quick to
I am
decide.
better off. I am better off when it comes to acting under pressure.
Let me see if I've got a D4 in here. I thought I could. Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna help somebody and use my sight to help them.
Oh,
if
you
I
put
can.
cool
This
in
is-
my team.
remember, this is also my house, so I want to be one of the people.
Okay,
I will
then
say that.
Ollie, you go ahead and roll help someone out.
Okay.
And that is 2d6 plus.
I believe it is your
You're right. It is cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I did. So Ollie, you're helping someone out. So the other 3, I'll just roll 2d3 real quick.
2d3.
1 is Waylon, 2 is Jody. Well, no, I still have to roll 2d4. Sorry.
I-
1, 2, 3, 4.
One,
I
one
will
d
s-
three, one d3 because Mariella wants to be one of them.
I want to be
It's
one of
her
them
house.
just because this is my house. So
That's fine. 2 was Jody. Who are you helping, Ollie? Actually, what did you roll?
I rolled a 7 plus 0.
So that means on help someone out. You grant them a +1, but you expose yourself to
Well,
trouble or danger.
That's
We'll get
fine.
to that in a second. So
I'm good at that part.
I don't need it.
I
rolled
an
I
rolled
8
in-
on the die.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't
So,
gonna help Mama
Jody-
anyway. Mama's got it.
Sharp.
Ollie's
+1,
helping you, so you have a +1.
3. 11.
I rolled a 9 on the die plus 2 is 11. So full
Okay.
success for me.
Jody.
Also 11.
You both rolled 11s. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll show what the questions are here. You can stick to them vaguely, but that's what they are in the chat, which I'll read out loud for the people listening. What's happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can it hurt? Where did it go? What is being concealed here?
I want
It's what can hurt it, right?
to know what can hurt
Yes,
it.
sorry.
So what is being concealed here?
That's one question. And again, you guys can ask in general questions as well. These are just to help guide you.
Is there a particular? Go ahead, Becca.
Would
That's
you?
2.
I could.
I want to
hold it-
know what
uh,
item is causing
Would
this.
you allow
3.
me to ask for a hint for its
And-
name?
Becca?
You want to hold your 4th question? Because you have a choice of holding. Yes. Because conveniently there are 3 boxes in here,
Probably wait.
and depending on the questions you ask, one of them does have a
Knowing the
hint, so we can make sure that one's popped up. So as you guys begin to investigate, I'm assuming one of you is keeping watch, either Waylon or Lizard. You begin to investigate, and you notice there's a lot of boxes in here. Your mother's definitely a bit of a hoarder, but there are some boxes that are definitely more recent than others. The first box you find is heavy, and as you pull it open, after making Jody lift it, because let's face it, most of you can't. You open it and notice it's full of a lot of books. some of them are first editions. These are old, valuable books. I watched Waylon's eyes dart open.
Wayland's?
Sorry, Connor's eyes dart open.
What are they about?
Some of them are fiction, some of them are medical textbooks, a couple religious. Interestingly,
Grey's Anatomy.
there's a series of books there that are numbers on the side. Book number 3 is missing.
What are books like? Does it say what they are besides the numbers?
The religious texts.
Okay.
And Waylon, as you glance at them, you recognize the first book in the series has very familiar language as the book in your RV. There's also a book mixed in where number 3 was that doesn't have a number. And Jody, you pull that one out. And you flip open the first page. And on it is just blank text. Nothing on it. Sitting there, waiting. And you kind of like are a little bit confused. So, flip one page. Nothing on that page. And you just flip carefully through the book until you get to one page with just a single phrase written on it. It shares a name with something in our world. While biblical sounding, it never appears in the Bible or related texts. He who worked with scholars brings them down below.
Okay.
He who worked with scholars brings them down
right?
below.
Yes.
Faust is a scholar, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Mephisto.
Who was the demon? Who was the demon that Faust spoke to?
I don't know. What is the demon?
I don't think I've read that. I think I was supposed to read Faust in
We know
school, and I
books, honey.
didn't.
We know books.
It
One
was
of you would know
wordy.
it. So, you know.
Also, it's the name of one of the
Well,
demons
I
in Blue
I haven't read
Exorcist.
Faust. I should. But
I don't know. He's the guy in white
spark-
who
you-
turns
you-
into
you
dogs
spark noted it.
sometimes. It's just kind of
Definitely.
batshit.
But,
And no one knows he's a demon. I don't know.
yeah,
it's
it
not
is.
very clear.
It's the name of the guy that actually Sam Riegel, I think, does the voice of. We want to go real deep cut. Yeah. Yeah. He's fucking insane.
That sounds
But-
Sam Regal-y.
But you kind of hold on to the book for the moment, even though you're pretty sure you know what the name implies. Next, Mariella, you're pulling out this box and it's pretty empty. But as you open the box, you feel your heart freeze. Because inside the box is a very familiar rosary.
dead body.
It was your mother's. The one she's had since she was a little girl. Snapped in half with its beads loose in the box. Along with some frankincense and sage. And also, her necklace of Saint Gemma Galgani? Galgani. It's Italian.
That's a fucking mouthful.
Oh yeah,
It's Saint Gemma.
Saint Gemma.
Gemma.
You can roll your historian roll for that.
I will. I will.
And you will
It's
get a
Saint-
+1
Saint
because
Germa.
it's a name you should know, considering you were raised in this house.
Okay. I just need to know what it is. My sharp. I rolled a 7 total.
7 total?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me remind myself on what I need to exclude. Your brain's kind of reaching back. You know, it's a.
I mean, I haven't studied religion in a while. So.
Yeah. You remember it's actually a pretty recent saint. Sometime in the 40s is when she got canonized. Italian, also known as the Daughter of Passion. Patron saint of stuff like students, paratroopers suffering, and more importantly, those seeking purity of heart.
The fact that it's in here is very weird.
But that's all you
Extremely.
remember.
So I will take the box. I will just kind of like do this. So I'm assuming I'm sitting on the floor while
Yeah.
this is happening. So I like hold it up. I'm like, we need to take this. Somebody take it. Thank you.
Always got it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And for the last thing, as you guys continue to look around this room, you see one last box, new. And as Ollie, as you're snooping and helping, you open it and find all of Jamie's old clothes and toys. Still mud covered. Almost like somebody would put a child's stuff away if they had died.
Set it aside. She'll need it eventually.
I'm taking it with me.
All right.
But there's nothing else in this room of importance.
Okay.
But you have a name. You've got your mother's old belongings and a knowledge of a missing book. Wherever book number 3 is.
Okay, well, I think we should be done for the night. We'll meet up in the morning, okay, guys?
Okay. Let's get out of here while we can.
You guys.
I'm gonna let them lead.
Okay. Waylon, you're alone in the room. Last, because you're letting them lead. And as you do, you feel a faint chill along your back. But even when you look back, you don't see anything. And you step out of the room as well, and lock the door behind you guys. You head back upstairs, ready for each of you to individually head to bed. What's interesting is, oh, hold on. Ollie, Francisco, his room's still empty. But you also know he tends to stay up late gaming. It's hard to tell.
I don't trust like that.
I don't necessarily know what that means, but it didn't sound good. What are you talking about?
So, Francisco's a dick.
Mm.
Ew.
Yeah, he's normally up gaming, and he's not exactly quiet about it. So... Okay, the other thing that I saw when I was out in the backyard is I saw the shadow move from behind the shed to the house. I think he grabbed him.
So where do you think he is? The shed or the attic?
I think it's in the shed.
Then we're going to the shed.
Okay.
The longer we let this wait, the worse it's gonna get.
Okay.
You guys head outside to the back door to the shed. You open the door and you see a well-organized space. Tools all hung up carefully on the walls. There's a couple tables there. It looks like probably some people doing some woodworking. If you actually look closely enough, you notice one of them kind of looks like the beginnings of a model train. Mostly just stuff you'd find in a really bougie person's shed. Except for one thing, there's a barrel there that, Waylon, as you take a step closer, it's definitely rum.
Entire barrel of rum.
An entire barrel of rum.
I didn't realize Mariella's parents were pirates.
Bro, we love our rum. Humans
Yeah.
fucking love rum.
Yeah, and you know how
No,
normal people store it? In a
when-
bottle.
Michelle, I looked into that specifically to make sure it was accurate for which kind of alcohol.
Yeah, no.
Fucking lunatics. Store it in a bottle.
Check for
No.
hidden
But
rooms.
there's, like I said, there's 3 tables. The room's pretty sparse beyond the
Yeah.
equipment.
We already found one hidden
Jason was
room. It
wrong.
makes sense that there would be one in the. That's a 9 on the die. What is the? It's
Mm,
chart.
Actually,
So that's
Since you said
11.
it, Jody, roll to investigate a mystery.
no. Why are there so many hidden rooms?
It's
Sharp.
sharp.
It's sharp.
Yeah, you.
So it's 11.
Jody,
Yeah.
as you say that, you can feel. Some part of you feels like there's something here, and you go over to the wall where all the tools are, and you just kind of push, and the wall opens up to reveal
What the fuck?
another space.
Listen,
And in
my
this-
family's fucked up, okay?
In this space, there's a long carpet along the floor, and very well kept. It's very clean, almost like it had recently been scrubbed.
Jody.
But laying on the floor,
No, I
unconscious,
was gonna say
is Francisco.
Jody sees him. She's like, scanning the room, but like running towards him.
Can I
and
heal
trying to
him a little bit?
get him
or-
out of
Ken,
there.
something?
Ollie's gonna go up and
Uh,
kick him in the ribs.
Yes. Stop it. It's unconscious.
Of course.
I'm gonna-
As you run up to check on him, you do see
It's
Ollie
okay.
swing to kick. Would you like to try to intercept?
The fuck do I care?
He's a dick. He's a
Yeah.
dick, though.
Beans.
He's not.
As you
Ollie
guys
isn't wrong.
argue, you see his eyes flutter open. And Jody, because you're the
Hey,
one right now closest to
Francisco.
investigating him, the look in his eyes mimics that of Jamie's. Hello, Miss Jody.
Hey, stupid. What are you? What are you
Ollie.
doing out here?
I don't know.
Ollie, I think we're too late.
What are you getting at, dude?
Getting at what?
I swear, if you're gonna keep playing stupid, I'm going to punch you.
And he's just gonna kind of tilt his head and go, "You always tell the funniest jokes, cousin."
Ollie's gonna kind of side eye Jody and go, "Yeah, no shit."
And he's gonna stand up and brush himself off and go, "Well, it is late. I should go to bed." And he's gonna go to try to push past those of you at the doorway. And allow me to mark.
Can't.
Jody, he would have never passed up the chance to hit me, dude.
I want to look around the room.
You kind of glance around the space you're in. Like I said, you didn't even know about this one. Like, you always had suspicion your dad was hiding at least something from your mom. This one's kind of weird, though. Looks recent. You know the shed was built only about 2 years ago, so it's not as shocking, but still kind of feels like an odd space. And as you sit there working and looking around,
I want to look under the carpet.
you can look under the carpet.
I'm gonna look under the
It's
carpet.
been cleaned. There was definitely blood here as well. As you look around, all of you are suddenly surrounded by 4 shades. And one of them is going to lunge at Ollie.
Okay.
If this
I
fails, I want to use bodyguard, but I'll let
I'm
them
gonna-
try to escape this.
I'm gonna lean into the lady's power and try and escape it.
Okay. So do you have a role for that? I feel like you do.
Yeah.
I will be your hero, baby.
Alright, so
I
let's
threw a
have you
dice on
roll
the
the
floor, I
Shadow's
can't take it.
Touch.
Yeah, let's do that. First one is a 3. Second one is a 4 for 7 on the die plus 3 is 10.
Yeah, your weird is so fucking high. I hate it.
Yeah.
As it lunges for you, you feel its claws start to come towards you and just gently get to your face as you feel the lady wrap her arms around you and go, no, and shoves you into the shadow behind you and pops you out on the other side of the room.
Okay.
All right. Eyes, everybody. Glasses go on, and the makeshift, the jury-rigged camp lantern goes down, and he's going to Waylon's going to close the door before he turns it on. That way, these shades have no way out, and he's going to turn on the lantern.
All right. Everyone's eyes are closed, correct? Because you did give warning.
Yeah, Ollie's like trying to cover the lady as well.
Waylon's wearing his glasses, so his eyes aren't closed. So he's trying to
They're
monitor
covered.
what the shades are doing.
As you do so, you open it up, and the room floods with light, and you watch all the shades start to panic and shift and jump and move and look at each other and look at the ground, and then the beam phases directly onto one's attention, and it lets out a blood-curdling, gargling scream before it disappears. And one by one, all 4 of them meet the same fate. And you guys are alone in the room again. And Mariella, it's here, as he's doing this, and the room has been brightly lit. You notice on one wall, what you thought had just been stained wood is actually a ruin carved into it with blood.
Rune.
Whatever. I'm West Virginian. I can say things how the fuck I want. And under the table that's in front of you, which has a green tablecloth, is a bucket.
Does any of this look familiar to me?
No. But as you walk over to look at the bucket, I have a quick question. How squeamish is Mariella?
I mean, she gave birth.
Rats, so she would
Okay, then a bucket of dead rats that have been mutilated.
I'm actually gonna roll for this.
I'm gonna say it's your tough. Tough is similar to Constitution.
Okay. Oh, a 10 on the die, and 11.
Yeah, you see it and you kind of feel yourself. It starts to gurgle up, and you're like, no.
You feel it right here, and then it just.
And you look away quickly from the bucket. You notice now, because before I was waiting until after the shades to see what happened, there's a book sitting on top of the table. And the book is titled, How to Fix Your Family Problems in 6 Months or Less.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't think he has anything to do with this, honestly.
Oh no, that was Connor speaking.
I know. I just wanted to reply as Ollie because I thought it was funny.
Waylon's gonna kind of peek into the bucket, and then he just kind of like he just kind of like uses the dagger he has to pry out the battery that's inside the camping lantern, which has become extremely hot, and he just plops it into the bucket of rats
as it hits the liquid in there.
Yeah.
Mariella, you do notice it looks like somebody's like been fiddling with the book after messing with the rats, but they've quickly and hastily cleaned it up. So there's some blood on the book. Surprisingly, no.
Is there a 3 on the spine?
Idea.
What's up?
We're gonna pack the book up.
Instruction book.
Alright.
We're gonna take it upstairs, and we're gonna talk to Lucas.
Okay.
See if we can do some sort of.
Waylon's got his dagger out.
Where's the
That's
cop?
what Joe gonna do?
Can we
We need to figure out what blood is. No. You guys remember Waylon's a cop, right? Or Jody can do it. Some sort of.
Waylon's not a cop.
Lucas,
Waylon's
Mama?
Waylon's a cop?
Whoa.
You're a cop?
I-
Legally,
I
you have
ain't no
to tell
fucking
me.
jar.
To tell you
All
from
right.
your father, right?
Hey! No,
wanna
no, no,
give
no, no,
that
no.
to
I
Burial?
thought it was- There's blood on here, and it's been someone
Give
trying
the
to clean
rat
it up.
Burial.
Figure out maybe whose blood is this?
Yeah, you can easily
Can
do
we
that.
dump the rats out in like a hole or
Lizard,
something?
you take the bucket and you
It's
step
really
outside
sad.
and you go behind the shed and you notice there's a little ditch, probably from some wild animal, and you just dump it respectfully.
There's a very there's a very well-fed fox.
Okay.
So fucking gross.
I was out here earlier, and I didn't see anybody out here.
Shadow came from behind here.
But
Ali,
I don't think it was just a shadow. I think it was somebody who had to be.
Ali,
Yeah.
I need you to look at the rune and tell me if it's magical or if it's just some kind of iconography.
Okay. All right.
And you're just using the normal sight.
Yeah, normal sight.
You look at it and it glows faintly, but as you focus on it, you recognize it's a magical signature of a name, the name you guys have already found.
Bingo. Yep. That's
So
its name, all right.
But also, Ollie, as you turn to glance away, I'm going to ask you, where do you look after you look away? Yeah, the sight's still active for a second.
I would look, so I would be close to it, so I would look back at like the whole room with everybody.
Okay, as you glance back, you just see for a moment the book your mother is holding lights up.
Mama, can you put that down?
It doesn't
it
light
down.
up with a life force, it's just magical.
Just
Don't stab the
that's
book.
it's lighting up. Can you put that in something for me, please?
okay.
Yeah.
I don't have anywhere to
Just-
put it.
There's a tablecloth. Let's just wrap it in the tablecloth. What do you
Just give it
say?
here.
A sleeve.
I'm not gonna stab the book.
Wait.
It's magical.
Wait. Is it a paper cover?
No,
Is
it's a
there
hard
paper? Right, but you know how hardbacks have like covers over them?
There's no cover on it.
There's no sleeve.
The sleeve. That's what I'm looking at.
Sleeves.
Seems odd. What? Okay. What's wrong with the book?
It's magical.
As you
Like-
stand here, you hear the gurgling sound again, as though the shadows are reforming.
Okay,
We need
we're
to get out
going.
of here.
We're going. Ollie's taking a picture of the rune, and we're going. Okay,
And you
we're
guys,
going. Go.
I
I
would say-
need to roll to see if Waylon would do this.
Alright,
You're
roll
not
your
lighting it on
back.
fire.
tell me what it is, and then
Waylon's gonna take his wants to take his magic dagger and just drag it down the rune and ruin it, basically.
okay, yeah. Do you want to roll for it?
Yeah, because I don't know if it's smart or not.
Well, it's not surrounded in a circle or anything, right?
It's not
What
trying to circle.
What did you?
I- I rolled a 6 exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of feel like you should, even if it's just for spite.
Yeah, he's gonna take his magic dagger and just.
You do it, nothing happens, and you walk out.
Yeah.
You guys are heading back upstairs, I take it? To your rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You guys head back up to the 3rd floor. At this point, Francisco is in his room. You know, because the door is closed and you can hear faint shuffling as someone gets ready for bed.
Should I tell my sister?
I'm just gonna...
Your mic's
Yeah?
Sister's
picking
already
it up.
sound
Yes.
asleep by this point. I will say
I know.
that.
I'm gonna text her.
Okay.
I'm gonna text her. Just be like, I'm very sorry to tell you this.
I have hair.
Whoever's tapping,
Sorry.
could they please stop?
Sorry, Jill. Oh, I did not realize that. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Nervous habit.
Nope. Valid. I have a fidget cube under the
I can-
table.
I could faintly hear the clacking.
I've been... Well, is it Jill's or is it...
It's Jill's.
I was about to say, because I've been messing with the dice
Is-
in my
'cause-
pocket.
I can hear both, but it is Jill's.
I'll do
It's
it really
fine, it's fine.
Let's
quietly.
text your
Okay.
sister. What does it say?
It just says,
Ugh.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Like, I have to be delicate about this.
Yeah.
It's a voice note.
They played it like 3 a.m. but they forgot to turn down the volume. It's just, and you're like, what the
I
hell?
want to say, while you brainstorm what it's enough to you, you can hear it. She's gonna go, man, it's a good thing we've never worried mom and dad like that before.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you do know that conversation's coming up, right?
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah, gotta tell them.
Out of character, Jessica and I have had this conversation where it's like,
We gotta tell, like, we gotta tell them.
Are we telling them tonight?
If we have a family meeting tonight, I don't see any way around it.
Okay. I mean, your
This
mom.
feels like I'm on a weird like conversation I'm not supposed to be hearing,
no,
but I know about
you're
it.
totally-
It's like it's kind of. Are we good?
We're good.
Is
Like,
this-
this is totally like you're part of the club now.
Okay, just checking. Want to make sure it wasn't like a private call.
Nah, you're good.
Out of curiosity, since Waylon was shown the lady, do I see the lady now?
You can faintly hear her, but you're standing a little bit further away from them, so it's kind of like the faint whispering.
Well, it's more like, do I see the lady? Like
When she's
normally?
fully visible, you can, but right now you're just mainly seeing her hand because it's sitting on Ollie's shoulder.
That's the only thing I was curious about because I didn't know.
When you get thrown into the loop, you can begin to see her.
I will text Ariana. We need to talk. It's about Francisco. Get me when you wake me up if I'm not awake.
Right.
Just
It
Get
says
me when you find
delivered, and
yeah,
you know she's
yeah,
got it.
okay. That's it. Okay.
She's asleep.
I know. No, that's not what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I saw. We put the book. I guess we wrapped the book up. I think we should talk to Lucas. Loop him in on everything that's happened, so he's aware.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay. We'll do that now. I'll knock on door.
Lucas opens the door. What'd you guys find?
Oh boy.
Nothing good.
Rats. A bucket of rats.
Is that a euphemism?
No, it was a bucket of rats and their guts and we buried them.
Did you say
It's
the
really
last rites to them?
We'll go say the last rites after.
And
I'll take you back outside.
Waylon's gonna kind of like gently like put a hand on Liz's shoulder. It's just it's okay.
Lizard is
Okay.
fully crying.
Jody's also googling what his last rites.
Well, yeah.
A lot. Lizard is googling what are last rites.
And that's the name of this episode, The Last Rats.
Oh no!
Oh great! Now I actually have to call it that.
I will not be drawing.
No, you will
bucket
not
of
be
rat
drawing
gore.
that. No, you will not be
Let's
drawing
just
that.
put that on the table.
Yeah.
But anyways, he looks at you and notices one of you carrying a book and goes, "What's that?"
A book. Sorry.
I'm gonna ask now at this point. Do you guys want to do like a as you recap everything that's happened to him?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Then we come back
Scooby-Doo
in,
moment.
and he's holding the book and goes, "Hold on." And he kind of digs around in his suitcase and pulls out what seems to be a slip of paper, and he puts it on top of the book, and you see a ruin pop up on top of it, and he pulls it off and goes, "It's a protection charm. Just make sure you can't open it unless the right conditions are made."
Does this
What?
seem like an antique book? Like
Uh,
old?
It's the spell that's on the
used?
book. You said there was a spell. The book itself is not magic. It's It's just so that way the only way you can open it is if you do it right. Seems like someone painted over the cover of it, if nothing else. Wow.
Can you
Let me correct
wait?
that. It's not really painted over. It's like he kind of looks at the paper again. It's got some kind of effect on it.
Is there a way to take it off?
He's squinting at it. Oh. It's just a basic transmutation. Probably. I'm not good with magic stuff like that, but
I'm a
hands it back over.
I bet you it's the book that's missing.
Ollie, would you like to try to use magic on it?
I have an idea.
Okay.
Give me a couple minutes. It's gonna put it on the floor. Ollie's
the
gonna
fuck?
get out their phone because the Grimoire's on the phone now.
We could always just like
I have a
treat
question.
this thing like it's Tom Riddle's diary or something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen Harry Potter?
Soul in
Yeah.
it.
It's been so long since I've seen or read it. What's significant? How do you?
Tom Riddle's diary, you don't, because it's
It's
Don't
empty.
need
And
to-
you write it, and he writes back, right?
Yeah, and then you
You can't.
stab it with a basilisk.
For
fang.
record, you can't open the book at all. Like you can't even lift the cover. That's what the protection spell is.
okay. My question is okay. My question is an outer like. I'm looking at Lucas to see how Lucas is reacting to Ali using magic.
He's just kind of watching it, kind of intrigued. But I'll say, I knew there was something weird going on with that.
Looks
It'd
at
be like
Lucas,
that.
Looks at Ali. We're gonna have to do this, aren't we?
Okay.
Lucas at this
Untenable.
point is gonna go. Do we? Are we doing something in front of the others?
No.
Wait,
We need to have a
whoa,
conversation.
whoa,
Yeah, that's what I
whoa,
meant. Are we having this conversation
whoa!
in front of everyone?
Why did you go straight to murder?
Can we broach the important topic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To the
there's a
person
good
that-
chance we're gonna have to kill your psycho mother.
Whoa! When did that become part of the plan?
My mother.
Really?
Hey. I'll
Look
be right back.
at this.
Ollie's gonna take
Look
the
at
book and
the
just
entire
leave the room.
Wait,
situation.
hold on.
Guys!
What?
Her mother.
What's Ollie doing?
Ollie's gonna pick up the book and just leave the room and go
Okay.
into his room. It's like, I can't do this with y'all talking. I can't do
She
this.
could
I
be
do- I do that.
misguided.
Okay.
Look at this entire situation. So what? She's
I
literally made a
don't-
deal with a devil. Or, hey, if
She
you
probably just wants to.
I will-
misguided
She wants the ideal
Mephistopheles?
family.
Well, there's an
the
interesting.
fucking devil,
There's a note here. Most demons can't tell you the real name. She probably does not know who she made a
Huh?
deal with.
she still made a deal with someone that requires butchering rats.
Technically,
If
we
she
don't know
did
that
it was a
it's her.
demon.
Here's the
Demons
fun
often-
thing. I totally just realized what just happened with all of this. I had no idea what was going on. Now, oh, she made a deal with him. Oh,
Yeah, no fucking shit.
No. Let me cut in here, as this is Lucas talking. Demons can't commonly tell people
He's
their
very
real
likely
names, and in
tricked.
fact,
No.
a lot of them, when they target specifically religious people, will masquerade
lie.
as. Not only do they lie, they mask themselves as fake prophets, angels, things like that. You can tell a real angel from a demon by their wings.
Mhm.
Real angels obviously have the angelic wings, but demons don't. They can't have that feathered look.
Just Custer had
He had
feather
angelic wings. That's why I'm phrasing it like that.
I'm gonna go to Ali's room.
Door's
Okay.
locked.
I know. I'm knocking.
I'm busy.
I shouldn't be in there alone. That is a dangerous book.
I'm not. Ollie has taken cleared off like the desk in the room, like literally just swept everything onto the floor. Took some chalk out of the bag, drew a circle around the actual book itself. Book is in the middle, and we're
I'm gonna ask before you go too much further. What are your intentions with what you're doing?
Ollie's gonna try and see if they can undo the spell that's on it.
Okay. When we get to huge magic, we'll decide from there what's going on. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
bringing
just gonna
this-
stand. I'm saying Morelio's just out of this conversation now. He's standing outside the door, outside of his door, of their door, of Ellie's door.
I am bringing this up because it's important to realize that yes, she was deceived. But if she was deceived
What if we-
once, and
this
now she thinks
doesn't.
that this is the right thing to do, suddenly she very well could she could continue reaching out to people like this.
I mean, or she could go to
Yes.
rehab. I mean,
We don't
that's-
try to kill everyone.
Really?
That's what the military
Do you really
does.
think that's gonna
We
happen?
try to fix
that's-
problems and find
Lucas is gonna point at
solutions,
Maya,
and that
not
doesn't
Maya,
always
Jody
mean
and go,
killing
"Isn't that what your
people
people
who were
do?"
tricked by demons. You can't untake a life. This is a known person with a family. She's whether or not you agree with her, she's trying to do what's right for her family, and she needs to see what she's doing is wrong. You can't, like,
Mm-hmm.
murder should not be the first choice. It's my job to try.
If you think that your organization can manage to do it, fine.
You're one person. I
I'll
have an
make it perfectly clear.
organization.
I've made the mistake of thinking that people could be saved before. And it bit me in the ass.
It just throws up her hands.
I'm one person that's done a hell of a lot more than you.
At this point, Lucas is gonna look at you, Lizard, and go, "Do you want to chase them out of here? I don't."
I was waiting for my chance to ask if we think that the priest that we met, Jesse, if he would do last rites for a bucket of rats,
He's
but I don't
planning
think
again.
that's the right time to ask.
At this point, Lucas is gonna look at you and go, "I was kind of joking. Last rites have to be done before they die."
Why did you say that? Why did you say that?
Yes.
You can still go give a speech over the grave.
And Lizard's going back to her room,
Why did you say
crying.
I thought you guys knew what
Jody
last
calls
rites
after.
were. I'm sorry.
The only one who would possibly know is Mariella.
Lizard does storm past you crying again, by the way. They're arguing and my rats are going to hell!
My rats are going to hell.
Gotta
This is
wait
actually
for
Mariella doing this, by the way.
um,
This isn't Michelle. This is the
Ollie to
Mariella
be
going,
done with the book at this point. So I'm just gonna go check on her cat. I guess.
Jody, what are you two doing at this point? Now that you've done arguing. Okay. Waylon, anything special?
No.
Alright. Ollie,
Yeah.
we'll use magic.
5.
That
At
is an
least they're
8
not
on the
power
die.
level.
Plus 3 is 11.
God, you guys are rolling so many 11s tonight. Okay.
Listen, it has been deemed that I'm going to roll well at least these past rolls. So,
So your
Yeah.
your magic works without issue on that.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
So Ollie is using the circle to prevent the magic from going outward, and also a focus essentially to literally look at the spell that's across it and literally just try and unweave it.
Yeah, you push your hands into the circle and just carefully start untying it. And as you're going, you're learning the intricacies of the spell. And you notice it's a very simple protection spell, actually. The way to open the book is to just drop some blood on it. which you notice that there is still some blood that's been wiped off on the side, probably the purpose of the rats. But you keep working and pulling. And finally, you take the last thread and you feel as though a knot of magic just releases as you feel the book lose its magic and just become a normal book again.
Gotcha. Ollie's gonna smudge the circle and grab the book.
Yep.
Alright, Mom. Ollie's gonna come in, literally just toss the book down on the bed. There you go.
Who's opening it? Also, as that, by the way, happened and you felt the lock go, you feel the transformation on it go, and you see it's another religious text with a 3 on the side.
No.
Ollie's gonna go get Lizard if Lizard's not in the room. So Lizard can be there.
Lizard, are you grieving?
Lizard's face is just like 98% mascara at this point. And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. I wasn't even crying.
Mom and Dad are arguing.
Does she come
The
into
rats
wait?
are dead.
Do they come into the room? If they come into the room, Mariella will like go in her. Yeah, I was gonna say when they come into the room, if the mascara is like this, Mariella's gonna like pull out a pack of makeup wipes and just add it.
Thank you. I don't like your ex-husband. He's very mean. He told me my rats are going to hell.
Yeah. Oh, Lucas.
Word for word,
Not
he
what I
told me
said.
that. Don't listen to anything he said. He told me my rats are going to hell.
That's not what I... What's in the book? Somebody just open it.
I
Who's gonna
don't
pick?
think I should open it, nor should anybody with a family laugh that could be described as bad.
Described as a what?
A family laugh that could be described as bad.
I've
Just
pretty good
on the
family.
outside chance that it does have any effect.
Lizard,
My
you do have
mom's- my mom's rule.
a... So you're gonna be the one to open the book?
Yeah.
You pick up the book, and when you go to pull back pages, you notice the paper is not real. And it's actually a hollowed out book that's been glued together. And inside looks to be what seems to be a holding place. And while there's nothing in there right now, whatever was there is gone, you can see the faint outline of rosary beads.
Well, let's see. Who lost a rosary recently?
Hey, I know where they are.
No, I don't. think
No,
it's
you
the same
don't.
ones.
Who has them?
Your grandmother. The
Probably.
ones that she took off.
No, don't.
Yeah.
The rosary her rosary that's in the box, right? We have that.
You do.
Is it? Are they black?
They are like a tanned color.
I don't actually think it's these.
But Mariella, you don't...
I would imagine everyone in the family
Out
has
of character,
rosaries.
because I feel like you're getting
whether or not
confused.
they use them.
You're
in
getting
wearing.
Yeah.
confused with the scene that we saw.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
in-
okay. Okay, never mind.
There
Anyway.
can be more than one set of rosaries.
No, I know. Okay, anyway.
Mhm.
Alright. Back into
Are
scene.
they-
I just wanted
Is
to
it
clear that.
these? Is it these that go in? I don't know. Rosaries, they're all kind of the same.
Hey, we got some rosary beads to
Yeah,
break.
but not all of them have a fucking demon in them.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do
Confiscate
that.
the.
It's definitely not going to be that easy, and I agree with Ali.
You might let it out if you do that. And if we aren't ready to contain it, it might... I'm personally am not... That's fine.
Yes.
I'm fine with that, yeah. I personally don't feel like fighting a demon anytime soon. They're scary. I fought the shadow of
Yeah.
one once, and that was not fun. I don't
What
want to do
do-
that again.
At this
Sorry,
point,
Jace.
you're gonna hear the lady saying, "Isn't that the one that caught us when your mom found us the first time?"
Yep. Well, it wasn't this exact one, but it was a shadow, and I don't want to be thrown through multiple plate glass windows again. So yeah.
Is there a way to rid demon?
Mama,
Jess.
have you ever seen the movie Exorcism?
What are you gonna say?
I was trying to ask, what do I know anything about what Mephistopheles should be able to do?
Out of character, let me put a little thing here. You remember from the clue that you got from the book before that the phrasing on it didn't say it was something of this world. It specifically said, let me scroll back up and find the right thing.
It shared a name with something from our world.
Yeah, shared. So it's there's no way of knowing what the hell it could do.
It shares a name with something of our world. So you know definitely it's not a traditional demon as you know them.
Is there any research we could... Waylon, do you have anything in your...
The information I got from my vehicle was basically one of the books from that.
Lucas?
I'm being very serious. It had the exact same writing type as the other book we saw in the storage room. I don't know how it got there.
And Lucas is gonna kind of look at you and go, I have theories, but nothing I can give you tonight without some research.
Give it a shot, see what they know.
Okay, so we research.
Jody, do you think you could call your agency? I don't want anyone to die, so we need to get rid of its influence. I think that's our mission at this point.
Okay.
Lucas is gonna speak up at this point and go, well, we can't do anything right now.
Yeah.
Beyond chatting and reading any of the books we do have, but my connections are people. So, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm gonna go. I don't know.
You're not going anywhere.
I'm going to bed.
We need to talk first. Ali, stay here. The rest of you, please leave.
Listen, I didn't do
Ali?
anything.
Ali,
Mama.
So,
we need to have a conversation as a family.
what's
I
up?
just want to make sure that everybody here realizes sleep with the lights on.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I
lock
stole
down
a
the book.
lant.
I wish I was
There you
playing.
go.
I wish I was
Real
playing
quick,
that kind of
'cause I'm curious.
character, but
The three of you
no.
exit, and they shut the door. Which one? Do any of you stay to eavesdrop through the door?
Not my business.
You're like lizard.
The two of
Not
Lizard?
you.
Wyland's business.
Lizard is making a show of like slow motion walking from the door, but is like,
Lizard, there is a
Wayland-
couch right outside of one of the doors. You could probably
will say-
easily.
Wayland will only stay near enough to make sure that Lizard is okay.
So
Lizard has her flashlight on just in case it gets too dark.
the two of you
It's
can
scary.
hear the conversation through the door. Lizard a little bit better. Well, I'm assuming Wayland's not actively listening, but Lizard, you are. Alright. Mariella, what did you want to talk about?
I think, as a family, we've been hiding things from each other as a group. You've been hiding things. You've been hiding things. This is Lucas. Ali.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ali.
Definitely not. Yeah.
I haven't been hiding anything.
That's a lie.
I'm the innocent. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Through the door, you know she's lying.
Liar.
I feel like Ollie feels the psychic like tension of okay, yeah, no.
Your mother's not a great liar.
No,
absolutely
no.
not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So hey, Mama,
Fine,
since
also
you,
lying.
since you wanted to start this and you're not lying, who was the lady that you met with the one time where I walked in?
Someone who's been helping me.
What's her name?
He doesn't have
She's
one.
helping you and you don't know her name?
Lizard through the door when she says she doesn't have one. She's telling the truth. That's not a lie. But it
Doesn't have
feels
one.
like a lie. It feels like there's something more there, but you're not sure what.
She doesn't have one. But she's been helping me.
Okay.
Ali, not you.
Oh, this is gonna be a big one. Hey, you're both sitting down. Good. Hey, Mom and Dad, I love you both. You know that, right?
Ollie, what
I don't
did
like
you do?
that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All parents are like, nope. What's wrong?
So hey, remember that the weird thing that happened? This was like years ago, right? So there was that night where, remember, I was playing out in the backyard and you both got mad at me because I had been digging holes, and you both came back because Mama, you had school, and Dad, you had to run an errand real quick, and you got mad at me because I was in a completely different set of clothes and had been digging holes in the backyard. So funny story. Okay, that was the night I died. So, look.
See, this
I
wasn't
really
what I
wanted
was.
to-
Wait.
No.
I was gonna say this isn't what I was expecting. I thought you were just gonna tell your dad about the magic that you do. This is not what I meant.
This is the one thing leads to another. Okay, so you guys didn't have Coke in the house, and I really wanted a Coke. So I walked all the way down to the store, and they were closed. So I went around back where
Ollie,
where the door was.
Ollie.
What?
As you start to explain this story, all three of you in the room, the two of you in the hall, and even Jody in her room, feel a pull, and your vision fades for a moment, and all of you wake up outside vision, like an outside view, of a little child who, that hair, that
You're gonna make me
mischievous
fucking
smile,
see this.
you know is Ollie.
Oh no.
It's not night, but it's not the dead of night, but it's still pretty dark.
Oh no.
Ollie is walking through a parking lot that Lizard you recognize from where Ollie took you. The concrete's not as quite broken from overgrowth, and the place still has a store on one side. Ollie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go over to the side. Yeah, bike's over here. Okay. And you see Ollie move something that's right next to a trash can by the back door. Because somehow Ollie knew about a key that was back there and actually unlocks the back service door.
And Ollie, you step in.
Okay. And Ollie's got a little toy flashlight, and they're like looking around.
As you're looking around, you notice the shelf where the Cokes usually are is empty. But you know there's a storage room off to the side. Maybe they have
Yeah.
some in there.
Okay, I'll go over there.
And you walk in to the place that you know has been under construction for a while, but they just use it for storage. And you hear people talking in rhythmic chanting alongside of it. And you step into a room that is dimly lit by candles. And there are people who are standing drawing symbols on the floor, others standing there chanting as they go, a couple people chatting, discussing, all of them wearing immaculate, intricate outfits from all different eras. Hold on. Sorry, I had to yell at someone. And they're all just doing something odd that, you know, grown-ups do weird things all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a table at the front of all of this. And sitting on the table is a very beautiful cloth. Like a tablecloth, like it's actually made of, it's still made of like fabric, but beautifully patterned with this intricate circle with a bunch of squiggly lines that you don't really know what are, and it's not that important. But sitting on that table is on a display a single dagger that everyone who's watching recognizes as the one Ollie carries with them. And a bottle, shaped a little bit like a Coke bottle, and if you squint at it, but it's full of a dark liquid, and it's sealed. Ollie?
So I'm gonna pull the cloth so that way I can get it, and I grab it, and well, it's really easy to open because it's not really sealed well. So then I go behind. I have it in both hands. I'm really excited. I like this. It tastes really good. So I'm gonna sit behind the table, and I'm just gonna just drink it really slowly.
And Ollie, you sit there and you're drinking it just a little bit at a time, and you're listening to all these grown-ups talk, but they're talking in a language you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not really paying that much attention. You've got your Coke.
It's
And
really
you know,
good.
at least you're not alone.
Yeah.
You're alone at home. You're used to being alone at this point.
Yeah.
You're always kind of alone anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And as you finish your bottle, you hear a commotion behind you, and you hear angry voices turn, and then the table shoves itself to the side, and there's a man standing over you holding the dagger that had been on that table, and he's glaring down at you.
Hi?
And he grabs you by the shoulder, Ollie, and he pins you to the floor and starts to speak. Where did you put the fucking bottle?
Look, I was just, you get another one from the store. You get another one from the store.
And as this happens and he hears and notices what you've done, he screams in rage and he digs the dagger into your stomach. And Ollie, you've broken a leg before. You've broken your arm once. It hurt. Nothing hurts as bad as this does. You feel it burning through your side as it grips into you, and the dagger stays there, and he goes up to pull up to punch you. And as he does, a burst of something comes out of you and out of the dagger and shoves him away. The dagger falls from your side and you are bleeding. What are you doing?
It hurts, so I crawl away.
You force yourself to crawl into a space that feels safe. You can't stand up. Your legs won't work, and as you crawl, you feel colder. It's getting colder. Where's your mom? Where's your dad? You're cold.
Yeah.
And the vision doesn't follow you.
I'm tired.
Doesn't follow you, but it feels you go into the closet, and you guys watch Ollie crawl into that closet. But your vision does not follow Ollie. You watch as this form that shoved that stranger away rise up, and for the two of you that have seen her before, you recognize the form of the lady take shape. And she's looking around confused. Where am I? Where am I? And you see all these people start to panic, and one of them rushes her, and she looks at him and goes, "No, not again," and swipes. And as she does, this man's body gets shoved up by shadows and thrown into the wall. With enough force, his body shatters like it's made of glass against the wall. And as you sit there for a moment, you watch as all of them scramble to try, and every one of them get left in a bloody, spattered mess, except for a few who manage to run. But the rest remain dead. And you see her standing in the center of this carnage. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
And she hears your voice, Ollie, and she picks up the dagger where it had been, and she walks towards your room where you are and sees you on the ground. Are you gonna hurt me too?
No. No.
Oh, you're okay.
I'm tired.
She's gonna kind of tilt her head and kneel down next to you and set the dagger on your chest from where you're laying, and she's gonna go, You're hurt.
No, I'm tired.
What's your name?
Ollie.
Ollie. Hi, I don't know who I am. And she pulls up her hand, shaking.
It's okay, lady. And Ollie's gonna kind of reach up and hold her hand.
And Ollie, as you hold her hand, you feel yourself begin to fade, and all of you watch as Ollie begins to die. And you hear the lady go, no, I'm alone, I can't be alone. No. She's gonna grab your face, Ollie, and she's gonna go, no. You're the only one who's been nice to me so far. No. And you feel, as your body goes cold and you lose consciousness, and you feel your body still, and you know that you died, the life come back into you. And what was once cold is warm, and you feel the wound on your side begin to heal, and although you feel better, you're still tired, so you close your eyes. And you fall asleep. And this is the last that you remember. But you guys aren't seeing it through Ollie's eyes. And you all watch as the lady gets up and looks around at the carnage. And there's a figure standing in the doorway. Who is it? Are you here to hurt us? And the figure that runs into the room, only two of you recognize. She fills you with a feeling of warmth though when you look at her, as though nothing else in the world matters except for the warmth and love and radiance she gives off, in the sense of you feel safe. And she runs up and she swings her arms around the lady and goes, oh lady of the shadows, here you are. I've been looking for you for so long. You've been gone for 50 years. I lost sight of you. Where did you go? And she's stroking a hand down her face. Sister, where did you go? And she goes, who? And you see the color drain from the other woman's face. It's me. You know me. We've been together since the dawn of creation. Many realities ago. I mean, sure, we've changed faces a couple times, but it's me. And the lady just kind of shakes her head and goes, I don't know you. I'm sorry. And you see the color that was drained from her face go even paler. Oh, no. Oh, no. We were trying to avoid something bad happening. We didn't want Dad to find out, but now Dad's gonna find out if I bring you back to him like this. And he's gonna kill everyone and just start fresh. No. No one gets to die. Not today. Well, no. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to wipe your mind of me. I can't let you remember. No, what? Why? What's going on? Do you know who I... No. We're gonna have an experiment. We're gonna see how this goes. If it goes bad, well, it's not like we can die. But, you know, I kind of like it here. I'd like to let this live a little bit longer, so I'm gonna pretend this didn't happen. But, no matter what happens, I would bring you back with me, but we could hide you, but you're kind of tied to that child in that room over there. I mean, we could easily sever the tie if we killed them, but no. I know, you just saved the kid. No, you made that choice. If they die, they die. And we'll figure out what to do with you from there, but for now, we'll run this little experiment. We've never had someone who's new run off with a mortal so quickly, but we'll leave it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, I'm gonna have to mask this for Mom and Dad. Oh, Mom and Dad are not gonna be happy. I'll let them figure it out on their own, and then I'll feign ignorance. Okay. And she's gonna grab the lady's face, and she's gonna go, this will cloak you for the moment. I'm not usually the one who does this. This is your thing, but I'll keep everyone from finding out where you are for the moment. Some of our siblings may track you down eventually, but hopefully they don't tell Dad. And you watch as the lady's face goes blank, and she also goes unconscious, and you guys are pulled from the vision. You're all sitting in the room, having just watched Ollie die.
Yeah.
Fucking crying. Just crying.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's
Remember that scar, Mama?
That's not what I was talking about.
Oh,
Why
and
did
yeah,
you
Dad,
come-
I can use magic now. Yeah. Also, yeah, you're right. I did steal your gun. And I did see the salt rounds and the stake. And by the way, when did you start going to Ren fairs, and why is there an arming jacket and chainmail in your weapons locker?
Our son died. Our child died.
And you're stuck. Why are we stuck on that?
Because you're still human. People who die and come back don't come back human. But everything about you still gives off human. The only thing that's different is that the magic.
Lucas, tell him. Tell him.
What?
You know what?
Did I hunt monsters? That's why I left?
Yeah.
I think the kids already gathered that.
I already, Mama. I've looked at all of the files. How do you think I knew some of the stuff I knew?
And
Wait,
everyone just...
were you the one who kept changing my passwords?
I don't know what you're talking about, Dad.
I kept them easy to remember for a reason.
I always changed them back afterward.
No, you didn't.
Okay, maybe I forgot once.
No.
Okay, maybe more than once.
They're sisters.
Whoever those people were, yeah, it sounds like it.
Ali,
So hey, you have a sister.
The lady is frozen.
That's new.
She hasn't said anything. She's just staring out.
Ali, you've seen that lady.
Which one?
Sister.
Both
We're
of them.
just asking.
Both of them, yeah. That makes sense why she didn't want me to know.
I can't even... She comes to me. I don't control when she shows up.
Funny how that works, yeah.
I can't even ask her.
Maybe
I don't know when
you
she's gonna
know.
show up next.
Where does she show up?
She just does.
Well, as much as I'd love to think on this more, maybe we should get a family therapist.
I don't think that's gonna do anything. at this
You
point,
know,
Dad.
I don't think there's a therapist that specializes in this sort of thing somehow.
Yes, there is. Her name's Dr. Bright. She's very nice.
Dr. Bright, huh?
Out of character before you all go too far down, that is the name of a podcast psychiatrist that deals with supernatural people.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
It's when I listen to Jill, that's why you knew it.
Okay. Still don't think that's gonna help.
No, I don't know.
No, but I don't want to compartmentalize the fact that my only child died.
Same.
I'm doing
Not true.
fine now. Look,
Died, Ali.
Ollie, is there
I'm-
any guarantee if she leaves, motioning at where they now see the lady standing, that you don't die?
Nope.
Just
Look,
I
I've
can
already
protect
made.
you.
Look. So
You were.
it happens. I've already made peace with this.
Just you've had how long to make peace with this?
10 years. And my own ignorance.
We've had 10 minutes.
That's fine.
I think I'm gonna go to bed because I don't know if I can process any more of this tonight.
No.
You two come in when you two go to. I'll see you when you come to bed, Mari. And he's gonna walk out and go to your guys' room, passing by Lizard and Waylon. But he doesn't say anything. He just walks out completely.
Yeah, good talk.
I think Waylon does actually say something to Lucas as he passes by.
Okay.
He won't even look.
You
at
just switched over to like a different mic.
Did? I only
You
have
sound
one
funny.
mic.
The echoey one.
Yeah, you're on the echoey shit.
Just get through what you were gonna say, because we'll
Yeah.
probably wrap
Yeah.
up after this.
Yeah.
He was just gonna say sorry.
Jody's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
poke
sorry, I
her
didn't
head out of
listen.
her room, see Waylon and Lizard, and be like,
He's gonna keep walking.
okay. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
At this point, by the way, Lizard, you kind of get a feeling that there's still something being lied to about this situation, but you're not sure what.
Very quietly, Lizard whispers, "Liar?" Question mark?
Writes it in her phone.
Werewolf?
Hey.
No, not werewolf.
I feel like I failed you.
How?
If I'd been home, you wouldn't have died.
The,
A mother's
At
job
that
is to protect their child.
I mean, that's not your only job.
It is the most important.
Okay, but like, I could have found that knife at a park, or we could have bought it, or I could have fallen from somewhere really high, or we could have gotten in a plane crash, or I could have had some sort of weird experimental drug phase when I was 12. Mama, there's all sorts of weird stuff that happens to people. Okay? Like, the world is insane. It's actually insane. It's snowing in places it should be warm. I know I don't understand the world that well, but like, I know that certain places don't get snow, and when they get snow, things are fucked up. Please excuse my language. Okay, like, please, this isn't like a your fault thing. It happened.
I wish it were that easy. It's not.
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
You can't. You wouldn't have been able to hide that. And obviously, I don't know. There's something. It's obvious. Maybe she came to me for a reason now.
She's probably trying to help. By the way, next time she comes to talk to you, you have to text me right away. Please. 'Cause we gotta talk to her.
She's gonna Mariela's just gonna like grab Ollie between their face between her hands, give him a big kiss on the forehead, and then just kind of like hug him very tightly. Hug him. Don't do that to me, okay?
Oh, he's gonna hug her back.
The lady's gonna join in on the hug.
Yeah.
And Mariella, you feel another arm come around you. I'm sorry we couldn't tell you sooner.
He sort of
To be
mutters.
fair,
We need to talk under her breath.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, it was easier coming out than this. To be fair. And we all know how that wasn't an easy day at all.
It was easier to come out as non-binary and not straight than it was to tell your mother I died.
Yep.
In fairness,
There's-
that makes sense. Actually,
There was a starting point with that conversation.
there is not a starting point with "I died."
No, I've told some people there's no easy way
Wait,
to
wait,
start
wait,
that
wait.
conversation.
Wait! You've told people?
Yeah.
Waylon goes to his room.
Who knew before me?
Lizard very loudly is like,
The lady at this point goes, Waylon and Lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going
I
to
had
have a
reasons.
talk with
Traitor!
No, Mama, there were reasons. No, hear me out.
Especially
Before-
Waylon.
Can you hear me out, please, before we go doing all of this?
No witch hunts.
Look, Lizard is helping me. They have their own thing, and I'm not gonna talk about their thing, but look, we're starting a network to help people who are considered monsters because I want to help people. Because I can help people. We're already talking to like Mothman and, Bigfoot and, some of the vampires that we've met and people that we've met. And then Waylon had the other knife that the lady used to be in before she was in the coke. But there's nothing in the knife now, and I needed to know about the knife. So...
Oh god,
I
I'm going to
kinda
have a conversation with that man.
Am I still
promise.
echoey?
No,
No,
you're
you're
fine
not.
now.
Oh, good. Waylon's climbing out the window.
Actually, I want you to roll for that. Let's go.
Act under pressure.
Yeah, roll act under pressure. That's plus cool.
Nope, it's plus sharp because I've read about this sort of thing.
Oh yeah, you have. Fair enough, Waylon.
I want this to be the one you fail.
5.
With your plus,
Yes.
is that overall or just your
No,
dice?
it was overall.
Go ahead and mark experience.
Yes.
Waylon,
Hold up.
you jump out the window. And you realize that the
I
window
only
is
roll well on the rolls that don't matter, and Connor only rolls bad on the rolls that don't matter.
you try to climb out the window and your foot, you realize catches the windowsill as you jump out or not jump out, but try to crawl out, and you get stuck as your shoelaces get caught in the windowsill's stuff, and you're halfway out the window with your foot caught, and you can't get it out on your own. You're trying.
Can I hear this?
Yes.
I am going to Waylon's room.
Mama.
You cannot stop me.
Ollie just full on.
Striding over there. Burst the fucking door open.
Waylon,
There's
You're
part
hanging
of me
out
that
the-
wants to jump.
I mean, if you want to jump, you can do it, but it's 3 stories.
may I heartily recommend? Possibly don't. just
Waylon
wait,
is
Wait, what's Waylon's last
actively
name again?
considering this.
Wells.
Wells.
Waylon Wells.
Waylon Wells. I cannot believe you knew my child died and you didn't fucking tell me.
How do you broach that subject?
Now you sound like we again.
Yeah, but just leave it. Just keep going.
It's fine. It's fine.
Who? What
uh,
the fuck?
I don't know. You tell me. You need to talk to your kid. Something. Give me a warning that something bad happened. I don't know. You're a grown man. You should know.
Yeah.
how this
What the fuck was that?
I apologize.
Waylon was running so fast he ended up in the Never Never. He's just yelling from like a completely different plane of
Conversation's
existence.
happening as Waylon is still kind of like halfway out the window,
Look.
but halfway not.
There is still no way to broach that subject. Also, didn't want to talk about it for other reasons. Your kid fucking ruined.
Also, you had the dad.
Yes.
I'm not gonna even approach that subject right now.
Good.
Because
Don't.
I don't know what
a
the.
nat 20.
Huh?
Sorry, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, good.
Hey,
I'm angry at you, just so you're aware. I understand why you didn't say anything, but I'm still pissed at you. Let me be pissed. I'm just letting you know. That's it. And she walks right back out of the room.
Are you gonna yell at Lizard too?
Lizard
No.
Lizard is barricaded in their closet just in case.
I am not going to
Oh wait,
let
Lizard's
yell
in your closet?
Yeah.
Am I echoing again or no?
no, you're
fine.
good.
Hey Lizard. And I want you to know this is where we're gonna end the session.
Yeah.
You're in the closet and you feel a hand wrap around your throat.
Sick.
And that's where we're ending the session. But before we go too far, I will do this because I want to do this now so I have time to talk with you just in case. I need you to roll me. Hold on. Where's the roll? Where's the roll? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. You have a choice. You can either make it you're cool or you're weird.
Okay, I probably know what I'm gonna. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna choose.
Roll
It's my
2d6.
weird. 2d6.
And then add your cool or your weird.
Okay.
Double ones.
Close. I got 5 on the dice. It's +2. That's a hot 7, right? 5, 6, yeah, 7.
Okay. You feel its hand grip on you. And you're like, you feel in you everything going, no, 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 not like this, not like this. And you feel the lizard, the dragon, the emerald dragon you have that Loki has taken possession of, go, no, not my person. Come up and bite the thing's hand, and it screeches and pulls away.
Lizard very loudly tumbles out of the closet, like, what the fuck?
And that's
been
where
a
we end
day.
the session.
It's been a fucking day.
And
So-
this is our last 3 sessions have been all over the same day. We're finally ending the day.
Thank God. We can sleep for once.
So, thank you for everyone for watching. Thank you for anyone who watches in the future. I hope you had fun. I hope that Ollie's death made you sad. I hope Lizard's existential trauma constantly, consistently, never ending, amuses you. So, if you'd like to watch more of our content, if you're watching it live, we'll be back in 2 weeks with our next session. And if you're watching it recorded, well, if you're caught up, come check us out every other Friday on Twitch, and our next episode will be up. Don't you worry.